Yes, we have another Allure Beauty Box specialty limited edition box. And yes, I may or may not have already purchased it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am Cher, and we definitely do a lot of different beauty boxes here on the channel. We cover a lot of beauty subscription boxes, a lot of curations. I do a lot of reviews. And Allure Beauty Box is probably like it's at the very top of the list of favorites for me. So I cover a lot of Allure. I do the spoilers, the unboxings, try-ons, and reviews, and I tend to grab almost every box they drop. So we're going to talk about the Bloom and Brighten box today. That is their latest limited edition box. So typically Allure has their monthly like base box subscription box. If you're not familiar with Allure, it's a curation of like a lot of the best of beauty. They've really vetted it and all from their Allure magazine editors and whatnot. Great stuff in it typically, but they also drop these kind of special limited edition boxes ever so often too. And so this one looks like it's going to be more for like Mother's Day and spring. A really good gift idea if you're looking for something for Mother's Day, just a curation of a lot of different beauty. Now, it looks like it has a good bit of fragrance and hair in this one, a little skincare. Not seeing a lot of makeup, but we're going to take a peek at everything. We're going to walk through a lot of spoilers on it, just take a peek at what all of the products are in this and go into more detail on everything. And this is what I tend to like to do, is just give you guys more information on the products and all of us chat about it as a community and help you make your decision on if you want to go for the box or not. So I will be bringing you the unboxing of it though, but for now, while it's on its way, we'll just cover the spoilers. I don't know if this will sell out or not, so I wanted to get it to you as quickly as I could. So like I said, it's called the Bloom and Brighten box. It is going to cost $99 for members. And then for non-members, you can still get access to the box, but it's more expensive. I want to think it's maybe $199 for non-members. I'll put that on the screen when I confirm the non-member price. It supposedly has a retail value of $554, almost $555. So good bit of value in here. I think there's a lot of fragrance, and when you're dealing with fragrance, you do tend to have it add up, though it doesn't look like huge sizes from the big picture overall, but we're going to peek at everything. I counted and I think there's about 21 items in here. Like I said, I don't think like full size necessarily. I will try to point out the sizes on everything and we'll just get started. So the first product up, it looks like, is the Color Wow Youth Juice Collagen Scalp Serum for thinning hair. And it's going to be a 50 milliliter size. And it does seem like this is pretty much the only size in this. So that is going to be its fullest size, letting you know. So it's not like a little mini version of it or something. So that's great. Now this is particularly, like it says, for thinning hair. It's supposed to really help reduce shedding. So the shedding from the root, actually it's proven to reduce shedding by up to 90%, they say, in 28 days. No greasy feel or buildup in the hair. And it has an antioxidant that really protects the collagen and elastin. It's called, I'm not going to say it right, pycnogenol. Yeah. And then almond extract that helps with collagen preservation and reduced follicle shrinkage. And then Procopil. That helps really, Procopil. That helps anchor the hair at the root. So really geared towards just like less shedding of the hair. I feel like a great one probably if you are, well, my age, getting older, shedding hair, thinning hair, pregnancy, you know, post-pregnancy, hair loss, things like that. Like just really preserving the fullness in the hair as much as possible. Try to prevent the shedding and like losing hair. So I think it's a great brand. I love Color Wow. So of all the products built for this, I would love to try this one. And also one thing that I like to do when I'm covering different beauty boxes and spoilers and all is I like to let you know when the brand is cruelty-free, or the product, because I've been going cruelty-free this year. And so that's just been a part of what I've been doing on the channel. in 2025. And so I will let you know that Color Wow is one that is cruelty free. Okay, the next product we have up is from Allure. Okay, so when we say gloss, like Glossier, everybody pronounces that one Glossier. So I don't know if I got Allure right or not. Is it Dossier or Allure? I've always called it Allure, but it might be Dossier also. So Dossier, it is a fragrance brand. They tend to dupe, or they tend to do a lot of inspired by fragrances. So they take very high-end fragrances and they come up with scents that are very much like it. And I'm going to be honest, I've done a lot from Allure in the beginning. And they had given me a lot of fragrances and gifted it to me. At the time, I was not really a big perfume person, but now I am. And I have never cared for them. I just thought in the beginning that I just didn't know enough about fragrance. But later on, when I started learning more and more, I have not found a scent yet that I like from Allure, I'm afraid. I've probably done at least like 10 from them. 10 different scents, and I still have not found one that I really like. So I'm not hopeful on this one, but there's a few others that have liked some things from them. So maybe this works for you. So this one's going to be the Orchid and Sandalwood at Dusk. So from the start though, this particular scent sounds scary to me. These are definitely not my kind of notes. It's described as a genderless nighttime addition too. It's one of their genderless scents. I'm not sure which one this is actually based on. I've tried to kind of look for that. So if anybody knows, let me know what it's inspired by. I feel like it might be a newer scent that's like more in their genderless line. So it's supposed to be very sensual, carnal, and spicy. You have velvety florals, thus the orchid, which is not usually one of my floral favorites. And then you have sandalwood, which is going to give it that like woodiness. I'm also not a huge, sandalwood doesn't always go well with me. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it can work, sometimes not. So I'm a little worried about this one. I don't usually do well with genderless, and I don't usually do well with sandalwood or orchid or with Allure. So wish me luck, guys. All right, and then Allure has it listed. It's usually about $38 retail value. Some other notes in it. So the top notes are going to be cardamom, incense, and clove. Okay, I can tell you right there. Oh my goodness. Middle notes are orchid, jasmine, orris, and cinnamon. And base notes are sandalwood, amyris, benzoin, and patchouli. Oh, good grief. It's not going to be my scent, but knock yourselves out, guys. And by the way, I'm thinking this is probably a full size because they don't specify the size to us, but knowing Allure, like I haven't ever really seen them do just little mini sizes. They kind of have their standard one, and then sometimes they might do like a separate sample with it so that you don't have to mess up your full bottle. So my guess is we'd be getting the full bottle in this. But the next one is Victor and Roth. So this is one I already know that I love. This is the Flower Bomb Eau de Parfum. This one though is going to be 7 milliliters. So not a full size. Let's go back for just a moment. Allure is cruelty-free, so that's a good thing. Victor and Roth is not, though. Even though I adore Flower Bomb perfumes, especially the Tiger Lily. The Tiger Lily is my favorite of all. Unfortunately, they're not cruelty-free. Now, back to the size of this. Now, okay. 7 milliliters is nothing. I mean, that's not even an ounce. That's not even a half of an ounce. You're talking a quarter of an ounce, I think, right? If I'm doing my math right. Maybe even this size? I'm thinking it could be like this tiny, guys. Just from looking at their overall picture of everything together, it's not looking huge. So don't get your hopes up too much. Typically, if you were to buy an ounce in this, it'd be $97. And then your biggest size, you're looking $235, which I think is highly worth it. Now, I can't tell what size I have in the Tiger Lily. This is one of the fuller size ones. It might be the biggest, or it's the 3. It might be the 3.4. But just, you know, that's a big difference. So anyway, we'll talk about the notes though. I love the Flower Bomb line though, so it's exciting regardless. This is definitely your floral perfumes. I didn't realize some of these notes in it, honestly. So we have, top notes are Kettleya Orchid, Freesia, and Centifolia Rose. Middle notes are Sandbag Jasmine, India Osmanthus, and the base notes are Patchouli and Vanilla. I really didn't think it had all of that in there because I'm not usually a patchouli fan, but it does have the vanilla and it has jasmine that I love too. And I really love freesia. So I think some of my favorite scents are overriding some of my least favorite scents. Might be why, but they describe it as an explosion of flowers, opulent, sensual, and ultra feminine. I definitely agree with that. Love, love Flower Bomb. Okay, and then we have another one, the Flower Bomb Extreme Eau de Perfume. Is this the new one, guys? I'm thinking this might be the new one. So I'm really excited, and then I'm not. Here's why. So I did sniff this one in store at Sephora, and I had really been wanting to try it because it was pretty new on the market. But then when I smelled it, I just wasn't a huge fan, even though I love Flower Bomb typically. But this one, I wasn't feeling as much. It is, when they say extreme, they mean it. So it is an intense one. And that might be why I'm not usually as big on like intense and extreme in my perfumes. So it's described as a floral explosion with juicy raspberry intensified by the warmth of addictive vanilla, creating a long-lasting fragrance so powerful it unleashes your fiercest femininity. So I guess, like, I love feminine scents, but maybe not that feminine. I don't know, not that powerful. So some of the notes in it, it opens with sweet raspberry. Then you have jasmine. So you have jasmine, rose absolute. I have to be careful with rose, and orange blossom, or orange blossom absolute. As the base, you've got vanilla bean extract, Peru balsam, as they're saying. So I'm not sure what it is in here. Oh, there is patchouli in it. So yes, I think that patchouli I've really picked up on in store, and that's part of what I was not a fan of. It's also got bergamot, heart, Calabria in the top notes, and tea accord as well. It just did not work as well for me as the other ones, but like I'm kind of excited that like I now have or will own the new one, but at the same time I wasn't crazy about the new one, so it's kind of pointless now, right? All right, so at its fullest size for this one, which at this fullest size is a 3.4 ounce one, and that retails for $185. Moving on, we have Kristoff Robin. We have gotten Kristoff Robin in Allure before, and honestly, I wasn't super crazy about those products either. I'm starting to wonder, Cher, why did I get this box? So far, I'm kind of like, about the products, aren't I? Haven't liked the perfumes. I mean, I like Flower Bomb, but the regular Flower Bomb, I suppose. But yeah, I'm starting to ask myself, why did I go for this one again? Anyway, so this, I mean, I haven't tried this particular product, so it could be great. Regenerating mask with prickly pear oil. They are telling us that we would get the full size in this. So they did specify that. And this retails for $61.20. Actually, that's more if you do savings. Actually, it's a value of $72 from Kristoff Robin. So this is a luxurious, ultra nourishing hair mask. It's supposed to deeply condition, repair, and smooth the hair, give it kind of a glossy finish. And Kristoff Robin is cruelty-free, so I'm glad about that. Okay, next we do actually have a makeup item. That's good. And they're saying this is a full size of it too, so that's good. It will retail for $26 in this full size. And this is gonna be from Tinted Live, the Hue Stick Lip and Cheek Multi-Stick. So it kind of looks like a little cream pencil, and this will work for both cheeks and lips. And it looks like we are gonna get it in the shade Grounded, which is sort of a milk chocolatey color. So we are going with a little bit more warm chocolate. I do want to make one point about these multi-sticks. They are like, they're wonderful. These are all like what I consider kind of minimalist and just very versatile type products, things that tend to be great for travel too. I love when we can multitask with our products, but I will say someone had pointed out on one of my videos about being really careful, you know, when you put things on your lips and then applying it to other parts of your face. And a big part of that is, you know, our mouth carries a lot of germs. So does our eyes, or our eyes transfer germs very easily. So really, even if you apply lips to anywhere else in the face, you are kind of introducing like those lip germs to other places, but it's especially of concern when it involves the eyes. And I've done videos with, you know, the minimalist idea, and I've used products from like the lips on the eyes too. And there's a lot of products that market to that. You can, it's like lip and cheek and eye colors, you know, but like what they pointed out, and makeup artist here, this is where my makeup artist self comes out, is true. Like, you know, we can't use any of this stuff without a different applicator anyway, doing professional makeup for this reason. But there's things like, you know, they pointed out one would be herpes, staph infections. There are certain things that you could lose an eye if an infection got really bad, and, you know, you can lose your vision or something. So definitely be careful with some of these kinds of products. I personally, with my personal makeup that I'm not doing on clients and stuff, I tend to multitask with lip and cheek products all the time. But be more careful with the eyes, even when it's on you. Have I been lazy? Yes, I have been lazy and used it without, you know, switching out an applicator, but best practice would be choose a different applicator. So if you're going to put something directly on your lips, I would not advise putting it on your eyes too, unless you always use like a spatula first on that lip product to then reapply on the eyes. Honestly, I think with like cheeks, yes, there's problems that could come up with putting it on your face, but it's a lot less of a concern on the cheeks, I think, than in the eyes. So I do just want to point out that little safety concern. I wanted to go ahead and start talking about this, and I will probably bring it up in any video that addresses these multi-use products like that, because I think that is a very good point and something I do want to, like, you know, I don't want to lead any of my followers to like get a staph infection or something, right? So anyway, looks like a great product. And I will also tell you that Live Tinted is cruelty-free also. All right, next we have Skinfix, which we did recently get the Skinfix eye treatment, I think, in our Allure box, but this is a little different. It's going to be the Barrier and Skin Barrier Restoring Gel Cream. And they're telling us this will be the full size. Now it looks like in their picture that's 50 milliliters, which is 1.7 ounces, is the full size of it. I apologize for the noises in the background. It's nighttime and my family's all home, so you hear constant noises at night. I apologize, but it's the only way I can film sometimes. Anyway, so in its full size here, you are going to see this run for $54 retail value. This is a top allergen free, as well as free of like gluten, coconut, nickel, all those. So this is basically your silky lightweight gel moisturizer that visibly plumps and refines the skin. Supposedly does not leave it greasy. This has glycerin and hyaluronic acid in it. It also helps refine the pores, and then also plumps with niacinamide and peptides. Skinfix is a cruelty-free brand as well. All right, the next product is Elizabeth Arden. I thought I owned the product, but it's a little different, but it's still capsules like this. I got this in the Macy's beauty box, but this one's retinol, and I'm very careful with retinol, so I have not started using this or trying it yet. But the one that we'll be getting in this box, I don't think is the retinol one. It's different, but it's still capsule forms. This will be the Advanced Ceramide Capsules Daily Youth Restoring Serum, and it's going to be full size, so that's pretty awesome. It retails for $99. Now the only downside is I know Elizabeth Arden is not cruelty-free, so downside there for me, but if it's in a box, I'll use it. So it has triple the anti-aging power in these little capsules. It's supposed to be giving visibly firmer, smoother, healthier looking skin. sealed to keep it light and keep the air out. So these are really good when it's in capsule form like this for like keeping the freshness, preserves it longer. It can be great to travel with too. And this focuses on enhancing the skin barrier function. It's supposed to take 10 years off the look of your skin. So, okay, I will try that. Helps maintain healthy, youthful looking skin, corrects the visible signs of aging. Each capsule is biodegradable and fragrance and preservative free. So that's good. It basically has the ceramide technology in these. That's what's really helping strengthen the skin's moisture barrier layer, vitalizes, retexturizes the look of the skin. So that's good. I mean, basically wrinkles, that kind of thing, improves the radiance, supports the skin's natural collagen for a firmer look, reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, hydration and smoothness. All right, next we have Grown Alchemist. I feel like we might have gotten this in the Allure box, didn't we? Or am I remembering a different one? I've gotten this product before in something. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of Grown Alchemist either. They're very heavy, like essential oils and stuff. So a lot of times I can't take the fragrance of them, but then I don't always love the formula of it either. This is gonna be the restorative hand cream, and it's in a 65 milliliter. They're not saying full size, but I think that is actually still the full size, which does retail for $26. This one has vanilla and orange peel. So that's probably going to be your scent on it. And it's a moisturizer for the hands, obviously. Really helps hydration to counteract dryness. It's got plant-based ingredients in it like aloe, camellia, and grapeseed oil. Helps support the skin barrier. It says it has a luxurious velvety cream texture. Maybe I haven't done this one. Like I could probably handle it on my hands, like a hand cream. So I might keep it okay. I just in general am not huge on the Grown Alchemist for like the face products. But the good news is they are cruelty free. All right, and then moving along, we have, I'm sorry if I say this wrong, guys, Shuai Mira. I'm not familiar with it. And it looks like this could be smaller. We're looking at a 30 milliliter, which is 1 ounce. It's the Essence Absolute Nourishing Protective Hair Oil. So I think this definitely is going to be like a deluxe size of this because their fuller sizes are like 5 ounces. And if you get the higher sizes, they run like $72 retail value. I don't know what this particular size would be, but this is not going to be your full size of it, but it looks nice. Now these all have products that are based on Essence Absolute. A lot of them are like infused treatments that with different oils that nourish the hair and everything. So I don't know much about the brand, but they actually look, they kind of have like a luxury, it says Art of Hair feel to them. Let me know if you guys know the brand or not. This particular one though is a multi-benefit hair oil. It's supposed to protect, nourish, and add some shine without weighing down the hair. Don't do a lot of hair oils, and this probably shows because it does help really like tame the frizz. It's supposed to really help with hair breakage and protects against more breakage. Gives a lot more hydration, makes it shinier and more manageable, and can help with heat protection too. So if you're doing a lot of blow drying, hair straightening, all of that, curling, it can help with that. So it should leave the hair soft, smooth, and radiant. So yeah, I should give it a shot because as y'all see, I always really need frizz control. I just don't love hair oils. I don't like putting a lot of oils in because then it gets too moisturizing. So finding that right balance. The only other thing is I don't think that this one is a cruelty-free brand. So I think that they might sell in China. Okay, moving along, we have more perfume. Now, I do actually already own this one. It is the by Rosie Jane Missy Perfume Oil. I like this one. This might have been one of my first by Rosie Janes, and it's a very delicate blend. They're describing it as a summery blend of mandarin and coconut, reminiscent of a warm, relaxing day at the beach when by sunset your skin is scented with sunscreen and the salt of the ocean. I don't know. I would just describe it as just really delicate and feminine. It almost has a feel of like, I don't want to say Miss Dior because it's not quite as like powdery as that. It's just, but it's this very delicate, little, really pretty pretty fragrance is the best way to know how to describe it. I will also say by Rosie Jane is cruelty free, so that's great. Some of the notes in it, you have green mandarin, coconut, and pineapple and frangipani. And it says that it feels like butterfly kisses and SCX on the beach. Then the perfume roll-on retails for $48. I don't know, do they consider that? I don't know that you consider that a full size. I mean, it's a full size for a perfume oil, but it's not the fullest size of the fragrance itself. So I don't know if we count that as a full size or not, but it's the perfume oil version. So $48 retail value. This I'm really excited about, and this is one of the things I got the box for, and that is a fragrance from Lush. So I've recently really discovered Lush Cosmetics and started trying some of their products. I even tried the kitchen subscription box for like a month. And then I decided, you know what, I love more of the bath bombs and bath melts out of them. So I just wanted to do more hauls. But what I've really wanted to do is fragrance from them and try some of their fragrances. So here we have one showing up, and this is going to be the Chelsea Morning Perfume. So it's showing, it says that it's a full size. Allure says this is full size of it, but they've got a couple of different sizes. So one is the 1 ounce and one's the 3.3 ounces. So the 1 ounce isn't the fullest size, but I suppose it's a full size, if that makes sense. And it retails for $45 in that 1 ounce size. And so they describe it as butterscotch served sunny side up. A sweet, sunny, and buttery perfume that'll stick to your senses like butterscotch with bright, biscuity notes and a hint of citrus. It's a gourmand fragrance with a heart of gold. So this definitely sounds like one I do want to try. The notes are tonka and butterscotch. So fun. To give it a syrupy fragrance feel, and then lemon myrtle gives a sunny citrus quality, and then fenugreek has a spicy undertone. So I'm not sure about that part, but we'll see. And Lush is definitely a cruelty-free brand and vegan, I believe, too. So yeah, that one I'm super excited about. Okay, and then another one I've been dying to try for a long time is going to be the 5 Sins fragrance. This is the Life of the Party perfume. So I keep seeing it show up. I finally have it show up in our box. So excited for that. It could go either way for me though. This is going to be your fruity florals fragrance. It's got keynotes of peach blossom, saffron, and ambrox. So we'll see. It's described as kind of like a little escapism, never hurt anybody. It also has blackcurrant in there and midnight jasmine. They're saying for an undeniably magnetic aura. Slip into something silky and spritz this fruity floral to turn heads. So I'm very excited. Now, it does not look like we're getting a full size. It looks like maybe travel size. Yeah, so hopefully, yeah, I'm thinking probably this is travel size, and that typically retails for $29. And they are typically cruelty-free, I think, and usually vegan as well. So very good and clean too. And then another one I'm excited to try too is Toka. I don't know if I say it right. I've just seen the name all the time. This particular fragrance could go either way for me because it does have patchouli in it. We'll see, and sandalwood. But it's supposed to be another fruity floral one. So we're seeing top notes of Italian bergamot, neroli, and watery peach. Middle notes of muguet, gardenia, and white peony. I love peony, don't love gardenia. So again, could go either way for me. And bottom notes are sandalwood, musk, benzoin, and patchouli. Whew, I just don't know. It really is going to be like, we're going to see where the die falls. And I can't wait to try it. It could be really hit or really miss. This is like, you know, a pretty luxury scent made in Italy. Now, I think we're only going to be getting a tiny bottle. It says it's a miniature. So yeah, I think it looks like you're maybe getting like half an ounce is the size. In a full size of this, we're looking at 86, which by the way, I think I forgot to tell you the actual perfume. It's a Liliana. So I'm excited about it. I love the shape of it. It looks very like ornate. It, however, is not cruelty free. I wasn't expecting. A lot of the luxury fragrances are not, unfortunately. Okay, then we're back to more hair. We have Paul Mitchell, the Flexible Style Fast Drying Sculpting Spray. It does not indicate full size. It looks full size in the picture, but when I look at the sizes, you're going with only like a 3 ounce bottle. And the full sizes of Paul Mitchell start at 8.5 ounces, which is pretty big, but I don't think this is a full size. So we're gonna be getting another like kind of deluxe one. The bottom rack of the full size retails for $16.50 in this. So this is to add body, flexible control, and shine to any finished hairstyle. So it's like a hairspray basically. Dries fast, and it also quickly reactivates with heat or water. And so it gives you a medium hold with a touchable finish. Ideal for all hair types, and it's color safe, paraben free, gluten free, all of that. It's supposed to have kind of a cucumber melon scent. I love cucumber melon, and everybody makes fun of us like cucumber melon folks that loved it back in the day from Bath and Body Works, but that was my scent, y'all. That was my scent. So I'm excited about that. All right, then we have another hair one. Fakai, if I say it right. I have to be careful how to say that one. This is the Straight Balm. Now, this one I don't think is full size either. Your full size product's 5 ounces, and that retails for $28, and it looks like we'd be getting 1.69 ounces in this one, so definitely not going to be a full size one either. But this one is to smooth and tame frizz. Prep the hair for sleek, straight styles. It has clean ingredients, salon quality performance, and I do believe that they are cruelty free as well. It just keeps going, guys. We still have 5 more products to go. So this box just has so much in it. We next have a Daily Concepts product. This is fun. It looks like it's a silicone scrubber. A little leaf-shaped one, Daily Leaves of Life Body Silicone Scrubber. So an alternative to a loofah, but it's kind of more like the plastic, but it can really help like exfoliate and deep cleanse your skin. So that's kind of neat to get. I'm glad for that as opposed to like just another cotton one like we got in the Allure Beauty box one month. This is going to run you about $15 retail value. And I think that they are cruelty-free, but I don't see them on some of my other, I think they're certified cruelty-free, yes. And I think that they even have, they might be vegan as well, but don't quote me on that part. Then we've got another similar product. It's another tool. We have the Geske, if I say it right, facial brush. It's 4-in-1, so it's multifunctional. It's going to be a cleansing brush. It deeply cleanses, massages, and preps the skin for like a spa-like facial experience at home. I don't do a lot of these because I consider this kind of more of like your physical exfoliants, just a little bit rough on the face, but I would do it for body, like that little leaf scrubber thing. I would do it on the body, like exfoliating. I'm a little careful with the face, but it can be just good for like really deep cleansing and making sure that it's penetrating, getting down in there. I think the retail value is somewhere in like the $12 range. And I think it's also a cruelty-free brand too. And this is so fun. We have Flower by Drew. So Drew Barrymore's line, which is so funny because I really didn't know much about it before, but then I did actually get gifted some products from her brand. It's a very affordable, like drugstore product line. Really cute packaging. A lot of things are decorated like little flowers. I will say a lot of the packaging's kind of plastic. So definitely like drugstore level, and they did sell it at Ulta, but I'm not sure. I think they've removed it from Ulta now. But this is going to be the Perfect Pout Soft Matte Lip Color, and it will be a full size. So we're getting more makeup. That's good. It's supposed to give kind of a velvety soft matte texture to it. It says it's going to be in a perfect neutral shade, flattering, comfortable, and long wearing. No, they're all called Perfect Pout, so I don't know what shade it would be. From looking at all of these shades though, the ranges in this, my guess is, since they're telling us it's a neutral color, is that it might be Dune, which is a cool tone nude pink, but it's your most like nude neutrally color there are. The others are like berries and reds and corals. So that's my guess, and it kind of matches the picture a little bit. And these do retail for about $12. And I believe Flower Beauty is cruelty free. Almost there, guys. Then we have Kitsch. The Edge Brush and Comb Duo. It's a 2-piece, so this is going to be good for taming edges, defining baby hairs, or smoothing flyaways with precision. Oh my gosh, I need it for the flyaways. I have so many flyaways, guys, so this is exciting. So both a little brush and a comb in one. And you know, the kitsch, that's usually for like little hair products. They do a lot of like accessories, fragrance for the hair, but it focuses a lot on hair pretty often. I don't know, depending on where you get this, you can get it like Walmart and at different sites, but it's all different prices depending on where you get it. It's gonna run like $10 at the most, under 10 in other places. And as far as I know, I think they are cruelty-free also. All right, and then our very last product, this actually looks exciting. This is the Snow Fox Skincare. It's a pre and probiotic sake and herbal youth sheet mask, or it looks like there's probably 2 of them. And so I think this is like maybe Japanese beauty kind of thing, which if it's anything like Tatcha, I'm gonna love it. I mean, anything soaked in sake, I'm here for. So it's a multibiotic anti-aging mask that's packed with 5 types of vegan biotics to help with the skin microbiome. So you've got the Japanese sake ferment, and it's reinforced with biotics to promote and restore the skin microbiome. Supports and repairs the skin barrier, hydrates and minimizes water loss, and helps firms the look of skin, minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and brightens and evens out the skin tone. A little bit of everything, right? It is a biodegradable sheet mask, which is great, made from 100% unbleached, organic certified Italian cotton for optimal serum absorption. If you buy this mask, typically from them, you're going to get a pack of 5, and that would retail $45. I can't tell what we're getting with Allure, but it looks like in the picture they've got a picture of 2 masks, so I'm thinking maybe we just get 2 of the 5. And then I can't confirm on all sites, but there is a claim that they are cruelty-free, so that's fabulous too, and obviously vegan too. You're using a lot of vegan ingredients in here, so that is everything in the box, guys. That's everything. How exciting. All right, so we'll talk about, like, do we think there's value here? You are getting so many products. First of all, you've got 21 products in here. This is what I love about Allure, their specialty boxes. They pack so much stuff in these boxes, and they tend to keep them like under $100, most of them. Sometimes they might be 100, they're usually like still a really great price point for how much you get. So off the bat, yes, definitely value there. It's just like, are you interested in this mix of products? As you can see, I had several that I know I'm probably not going to be a fan of, or brands I know I don't always care for, fragrances maybe, or notes I don't always care for, but then there's others I'm very excited about and I do want. So it just depends on your mix. You are getting quite a bit of full-size products. I mean, we do have a couple that are mini. You know, those Victor and Roth ones were going to be tiny probably. You've got a travel size, you've got a perfume oil, you got the miniature of the Toka, but then you've got a full size of the Lush, and you got a full size of the Dasher, which would probably not be the one I would want a full size in. You've got a couple of makeup products that were full size. You've got your skincare tools that, I mean, are full size for a tool. Got a few hair and skincare products that were full size also, but then we have some that are miniature. So you got a mix of everything, but I do think you have a decent amount of full size products. At least it's not all tiny. I think it's a pretty good mix of like all sizes, you know. So overall, I think it's great. And of course, the retail value there being at like in the 500s is a fabulous deal. So it really just depends on, are these products that look great to you? Obviously, it's mostly, you know, fragrance, skincare, and hair, and just a teeny bit of makeup. But I feel like there's a lot of fragrance in this one, so that was kind of the appeal to me. And then a few really excellent products. I mean, honestly, to get a full size of the Elizabeth Arden right there is, you've like paid for the box there with those capsules, with being a full size. Definite value, definitely. All right, so that wraps it up, guys. I will definitely be bringing you the unboxing when it comes. I really hope it comes before my trip. If it does not, then we're going to have to wait till I'm back, and I'll bring it as soon as I can. But definitely stay tuned for that, and I will unbox it when I can. I'm putting all the info down in my caption, the link for you to shop if you're interested in it. Hopefully it doesn't sell out, but some of these things do sell out, so if you really want it, grab it. And that's everything for now. You want to stay tuned for more of these boxes, our spoilers, our unboxings, our reviews, all the try-ons, all the curations, all the fun we do here. You don't want to miss it all. You want to pop that subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.